So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the trip out. So, sadly, I haven't got enough signal to put it up live, but we'll put it up this evening, hopefully. I'll just show you the bike show because genuinely I don't know where to start because there's so much cool stuff in this bike show today. There really is. So, it's going to make a long video, but nah, you can either watch it or you don't. It's up to you, isn't it? But we'll probably just do the bikes because there's really room to do all the cars. You'll be here for weeks. You know, look at these, it's just cool stuff. Mostly old Harleys, but lots of Sportsters. Lexus 650 there, look. Triumph. No, I do like that. Got some nice big riding shots of him. Beautiful old. We'll go around the side. Panhead. Don't look the same to me. And we'll skin around this way. Nice cafe racer. It's just everywhere you look, there's just cool bikes and cool people. So what we got? Oh, it's a Evo Sporty. Well, I think that's Nutty Normans that I photographed the other week with these exotic heads. Yeah, it is. Got this to go in the magazine at some point. This is a genuine Magpie grown V8 trike. Really rare. These are the ones, Magpie grown trikes, what Chris Island copied years ago for his V8s. And this one's been off the road for 23 years, something ridiculous like that. They've just got it back on the road, and the guy's been threatening me to ride it this afternoon. So don't know whether I should be pleased or slightly scared. Nice tribser, look at that. Another shovel, another Evo Sporty, or is it? Yeah, it is. Really pretty little Triumph bobber. Really pretty little Triumph bobber. The sunlight's not in a great place to show them off, but it doesn't matter. Go this way, you see Pam ducking out of the way as we go around. Little Indian flatty. Look at this. This is cool. Look at that. Shot with its own bicycle. And this one, these two here, are actually owned by Gary at Northwest Customs, and they're both for sale. And that iron head is beautiful. £7 is next to sod all. And look at that Triumph. That Triumph is lovely. Again, £7. That is cheap, good bike. So, you know, if you can see yourself riding these, get onto Gary at Northwest Customs because they are lovely. And he sells good bikes, Gary. Got one Porky's SNS Evo we had in the magazine a few years ago now. It's Crazy Frank C. It's cool. And it's Adam's Iron Head, which we've just photographed in the magazine. And that's beautiful. That's his first chop he's ever built, and he built it in 2 weeks. You can go right off people, can't you? Standard shovel, nice one. There's Layla's Beezer, the famous Layla's Beezer, and you can see just behind it there's Layla's GS550 that she built a long time ago. That's a cool thing. Let's go back that way. I genuinely don't know how I'm going to do all these because there's so much cool stuff. I'll go this way. And it is a bit of a flying visit because obviously if I did them all in time individually it would take forever. But I love that shovel. And then this Triumph is just like, wow, it seriously is. Possibly the most uncomfortable seat of anything I've seen in a long time. But how bling is that? It's just cool as hell, isn't it? Paintwork on the shovel. It's really nice. Love the sparkle. We've got the sunlight that shows off the sparkle. Well, it doesn't like that, but it doesn't yours. That little yellow Triumph. Triumph Beezer. Triumph. That is so pretty. Look at this. It's just, I told you, everywhere you look, just cool as hell motorcycles. So you get a bit overwhelmed. It's like, Jesus Christ. Sporty? No, big twin. Evo. Cool, another cool shovel. Pooch. Lots of dogs this year. Which I think is quite nice. That's a nice Triumph. Go around this way. Harley Flatty, like that. Biased, I know, but it is a nice thing. Cool shovel. And the Indian. I haven't seen this many flathead Indians in one place. I don't think ever. So there's at least 3-4 more on the campsite as well. That one's nice. I do like that. I do like a patina bike. As you might suss with most of the rubbish that I like. very nice sporty. Go around the end. Scooter. How cool is that? Got an actually surfboard holder. I bet that doesn't unbalance it at all. Nice little iron head. So we've done that one, haven't we? Yeah. So we're losing track of where I'm up to. It's just, I say, everywhere. And I haven't even got in the proper custom show tent. This is just the stuff that's parked outside. No, lovely, neat little bit of Triumph. Go over this way. There's a fantastically rusty Harley over this way, which I haven't really had a chance to look at yet. But that's really cool, little iron head. And a shovel behind it. Engraved top end and everything. Just a thing. Go on round. I don't know whether you'll be able to see the sparkle in Layla's bike. I genuinely don't know whether the light's going to catch it or the camera's going to pick it up. But my god, that goes bling. Sporty chop. And it's just in case you forgot where I am, because these I've been going on. This is the custom show the trip out. It's actually the custom show itself is in a marquee behind me. This is just stuff parked out in the field. Nice old Triumph. Lovely pan. Black motorcycles are definitely in this year, don't you think? Another iron head, that's nice. Skateboard ramp, which I quite like that actually. Mental XC650, look at those pipes, aren't they ace? Go this way, we've got Beamer, got another Evo, Sporty, and we've got Clive's Beezer, which is in the magazine fairly recently, and that is clever motorcycle. Look at the way the exhaust goes behind the oil tank, that is just neat. This was actually built out of it was originally a chopper and he put it back to standard and built a scrambler out of it, and it is just a cool thing, it really is. See, another Indian flatty. I don't know if I've ever seen some. Come back this way. I think we've done this one. That was Brizzy's. Brizzy's 810, yeah. Well, I don't think it is an 810 anymore. I think it's bigger than that. That's a lovely bike. I photographed that 100% bike ride only years ago. Beautiful thing. I keep threatening to go and visit it because he only lives about 15 miles from me and photograph it again. At some point I will, but you run out a year. And then there's, I love the paintwork. Look at that, that's cool, isn't it? A big mag on it. It's cool. Sorry, I do use the word cool quite a lot, don't I? Shovel. Nice. But that's 754. I think it's 754 or is it? Or 404? I'm not entirely sure. Might be 400, I'm not entirely convinced. And then this is just cool, this rusty Harley. I love this. Yeah, you kind of anticipate me to, but that is just ace. I could ride that. I could almost steal that. But you might notice. And also something they've tried the van home, which is there you go. We'll just wander around and I'll show you the car. There's loads of cool cars here as well, because the trip out is a car and bike event. And, it's not really a bike event, really. It's more of a sort of festival of just cool shit. Look, just proper cool stuff, right? And then you get some really, really good hot rods. And I just want to show you this one, because I'm slightly biased because it belongs to a friend of mine, but this thing is bonkers. This is faster than most motorcycles will ever be. I've got mates who ride really quickly and they can't stay with Gary in his hot rod. It's just the most incredible thing. And when it was coming in, you could hear it, because that motor is so tight, so powerful. I dread to think what horsepower. I think it's something like ridiculous, like 450 horsepower and about 900 kilos. So it goes like nothing on earth. It really does. And he keeps threatening to take me for a ride in it. And last time I went for a ride with Kari and Gary, I nearly shat myself. So I might not take him up on that at some point. But you see what I mean? It's just cool, absolutely cool shit everywhere. Nice little Triumph. Hey, look. I don't know if I showed you that one or not. I've lost track already.
Oh, you, right.
Not bad, yourself?
Yeah, not
nice
too bad.
To see you.
Cool.
Another one. Baja Beetle at the end. See what I mean? It's just, if you're into old bikes and hot rods and customs of any kind, this place is just cool. It really is. But look at it, it's that Moggy Minor. Yeah, I'm guessing that's not a Moggy Minor engine, is it? Yeah, everywhere. Look, and there are so many stalls selling good stuff. I picked up a really nice bug-eyed air filter for 15 quid. Pam's managed to get 2 pairs of Levi's for a tenner. It's just, yes, it's a lot of money to get in comparison to a normal rally, but you get so much more than a normal rally. You know. And you know, I can't say I don't mind paying that, because obviously I don't pay it. But I have to admit, given that I think this is the biggest one I've been to so far, I think there's a lot of other people who don't mind paying the money either. Because look at the pickup. How cool is that? And the Beetle next to it. That Beetle's nuts. Look at this, another one coming in. It's just brilliant. I don't find anybody can't find this stuff cool. There's something seriously wrong with you, I think. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is the trip out. Unfortunately, as I say, I've got no signal. So you'll be watching this probably the day after it finishes. Terribly sorry and all that. Here's an extra bit, ladies and gentlemen. This is the custom tent. That's Nobby's Blue Octopus, which has got a full race motor in it. I photographed that the other week. It's just silly. He says it's silly. And that's Jay from Solo Heron Choppers. Rebuilt his dad's Beezer for him. I love the cutout of his dad afterwards. Another in, see, millions of the damn things coming out of here. That's another one of Gary at Northwest Customs, up for sale for Sports 883 Sports to 8 grand. Stunning looking bike. A lot of bike for the money. Real lot of bike for the money. Well, go back far enough for trouble. I'll show you. Cool little shovel, little black one. I'll come around this way. This is Sarah's Bantam with a CG125 motor in it, which is just a cool thing. I really like that. And then actually, strictly speaking, this is a Bantam as well. As you can tell, it looks like a Bantam, obviously. All Bantams, you know, Posty used to go off and deliver post on these all the time. This is Jim's new one. It's Jim's that little white Triumph that was in the magazine a while ago. And he got a cheap 45. And then he had Layla make him a frame. He's like, no, he said, I've got this frame. And I said, has Layla done it by any chance? And he went, well, how did you know? It was pretty obvious, really. It's just this, it's a Layla shaped bike. And there she is herself. You right? Just go around that way. Thank you. And that's Chris Brown's new Triumph. He's just new old Triumph. He's actually had it ages, but it's been parked up in his conservatory for years. He's redone it. And that's going to the magazine for too. Nice shovel. And then you've got a really nice shovel. That's Porky's shovel. Porky's ex-London Chop Club, and I think he's London. I actually rode this the other year because for some reason he wanted to ride my 500 quid TDM 850. Well, I'm not going to complain because I get to ride one of the best shovels in the country. But it is a nice bike. This way, if I can avoid falling over anything behind me, I don't think there is. That's good. Another one. And then we'll just go this one. I'll show you the bike. It's going to be on the cover in a couple of issues' time because I love this. This is Gary Sanders, the guy with the hot rod I was talking about earlier. This is his Guzzy. Hard head, hard tail. It weighs nothing. Motor Guzzies usually get heavy old buses. This thing's like a moped, you can throw it around. And he rides the hell out of it. And it's also, not only is the bugger clever enough to make all this, it's his first attempt ever at airbrushing as well. So you can go right off people, can't you? And there's a very nice sort of board racer style Harley behind it, which I know absolutely nothing about, genuinely know nothing about, because every time I've been in here so far, it's been rammed full of people and you couldn't move to get anywhere near it. So that is rather stunning. I'm going to try and find out who's got that so we can get it photographed. Nope, there's no blurb with it. Oh bugger, that's a shame. Well, that's a beautiful motorcycle. Go around that way. Drag bike. How cool is that? Very cool. Another shovel. Common as market their shovels these days. Some Triumph. Oh Nelly. Triumph Scrambler. It's quite cool, isn't it? Go around that way and I'll just show you that one. If I can actually squeeze through without knocking anything. That's rather nice. I quite like that. Another checkered seat. Drag bike again. Pan around a bit. I'm trying to extract myself in without falling over anything. And then come down this side. It's just nice bikes, isn't it? I love those sparkly grips. Pinking down the end there. I'm not going to fight the way down because there's too many people about. Flatty with proper exhaust pipes. Yeah, man's exhaust. Just back this way. Fight my way down a little bit further. A little bit further. They're proper bonkers, aren't they? They really are. How do I get onto this gentleman to get out of the way? These are the ones that are vying for the top honours in the custom show. And to be honest with you, I genuinely don't know which one I'd pick. That board tracker is, that one, is stunning. Gary's Guzzy's amazing. Jim's 45 is very cool. Porky Shovel over there is very cool. This pan is, I like that. Not necessarily my cup of tea, but a beautifully made motorcycle. So as to what's going to win, I guess it's as good as mine, really. Just come around on Jim's. There's Pam and Layla. Jim doesn't usually build, he just restores stuff usually. He doesn't build choppers, and he usually builds classics. But love his paintwork. It's just a cool thing. And we'll let you know in the article who wins what.